Niggas wanted to be on their birthday. Why would I go? My birthday trip. Let's talk. And I was on a plane, not in no car.
I always wanted to, but it's that I don't proceed. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded.
TheeRawestJo. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. This way you can be tapped in with all my new and upcoming videos. Period. Okay, we're back. Y'all, Baltimore was definitely what I needed. Definitely hit the spot. Yeah, I know I gotta do a mic check. Definitely what I needed. Definitely hit the spot. Let me make sure I look decent. And I was just so... I pressed my way, still went to service. And as y'all could tell, the sermon was for me because the pastor was talking about, you know, just not being angry or like if you're heartbroken or whatnot, use those pieces to like, you know, become better or learn. You know, don't let it make you bitter. And in the end, it was really just talking about like not being angry, especially when she was doing like the not the altar call, but like the benediction type vibe. And she really was just like, I felt like talking to me. God was using her to talk to me. I really just want to get this off, get it over with, and answer y'all questions because I know y'all wonder where the hell is the camera. Now let's get into it. So boom, I think I told y'all last video when we was on the way back from New York. I kind of been telling y'all that I was going to be needing a new camera because y'all know I'm on my phone. I kind of been mentioning that to y'all, but last video, I think I had ended it off when I was doing a recap, just letting y'all know that the camera was in the mail. Now, I'll take responsibility in regards to I shouldn't come to y'all with no information that I haven't done myself. Like, I shouldn't come to y'all about nothing that I have not checked and insured for myself. Let's just get right into it, girl. So, we're just going to call Man. The man that we said that we went to. We're just going to call him Man. So, apparently, Man had ordered my camera on like the 15th, I think, like October 15th. Sent me the receipt to show me that it had been purchased. Tells me it's gonna, I see, like literally, y'all, I'm not even gonna put the screenshot because it's really not even that serious, but it's literally a screenshot of it saying expected delivery date October 20th. So we go, I get the shot, I get the receipt, I see the camera's ordered. I see it's supposed to get there October 20th. Mind you, his birthday is like before so we do the birthday trip before the camera even comes. That was mess up number one. I shouldn't have did that. Let's move on. I have my own reasons why I did that. We ain't even gonna get into that. After the birthday, we get back and it's like the 21st, the 22nd. By the time the 23rd hit, I'm like, okay, where the camera at? So I literally text this man and I'm like, hey, what are these people up with my camera? And he texts me basically saying like, oh, you know, any tracking, just, you know, things take a while, could take a month. The part that triggered me or like raised a red flag is he said something like, oh yeah, when I buy stuff from overseas, it could take a month to come. Now this he didn't know about me. I've had a business since I was 19 years old, JoJo Sugar Trap, where I sell lashes, lipstick, born year chains, glosses, all of that, right? It all came from overseas. Never took a month. And I used to pay for my shipping, like to come, never, it's still, even when I didn't pay extra for quick, fast shipping, never took a month. So when he said that, I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? You know when they say something like, you know, somebody lying when they give you too much information, they get to over explaining. Because it's like, no. And you talking too much and not realizing I know more than you think I know. So, girl, by the time I think October 29th running around, I'm like, oh, nah. Like, you should have had a tracking number or something, girl. So I get on Expector Edge. I decide, I'm like, well, let me just go on the site for myself because he did send me the tracking information, the order number. I mean, not the tracking information. He sent me the order number and all that. So I'm like, let me just go see for myself. Go on the site, and for some reason the site doesn't allow you, like where you can go check the order status, it says it's like temporary down, they're having technical difficulties. So the first couple days when I'm looking for, like after the 20th, like the first 2 days, I'm like seeing it and I'm letting it go. I'm like, okay, cool, like whatever, that's weird, but maybe I'll get a tracking number in the next couple days. Girl, when by probably day 3 came and I still didn't get no tracking number from that man, he didn't tell me nothing about no tracking, nothing about nothing, I took it upon myself to go on the site again. And as y'all know, on many sites, it has like the little dots on the corner, which is basically like where you could chat with the live person. So I live chat and somebody responds. That screenshot, oh, I'm gonna put it. So I basically say like, hey, can I get a status in regards to this order number? Blah blah blah. They're like, thank you so much. Like, no problem. We're gonna look into it for you. Probably 3, 4 to 5 minutes later, they text me back, took them out. We contacted you. The order was canceled. We contacted you through email at blah 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 blah. The payment was canceled due to the payment didn't go through. The payment method did not go through. So at that point, girl, I don't lie to you. Like at that point, I do feel like I'm about to throw up because I'm like, hold up. There's no way. Because the camera, we off the camera. There's no way this man pretending like he ordered that camera, knowing that the camera, like it's no way that man had you looking in the mail, looking out the window. It's like a child looking for like Christmas gifts. Like you waiting for Santa to show up. You knew Santa was never showing up with my camera. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, there's no way this man pretending like he was confused about what my camera was. Like I just was really trying to wrap it. Like, girl, I almost threw up. I actually almost threw up. Like, okay, I just spent 9 days like a kid waiting for Santa Claus and it was never coming. The camera was never coming. You went on that trip with that man and that man let you go on that trip with him and it never came. The camera was never, he knew it was not coming. Y'all gotta laugh with me. You gotta laugh with me. Thank you, y'all. His birthday trip was so trash. And now we here, so I'm gonna talk about it. His birthday trip was so trash. Literally on the way there, his car stopped working. Transmission started slipping. Get a rental car. Had to catch the bus back because he had to leave his car there. It was just so much. And as we was going through all of this, he has the nerve to be posting on Instagram talking about, when we went out to dinner, talking about your birthday, should you pay for the tab? Is everybody okay? If you didn't want to be a man no more, you could have told me that. I would have cut you the money for the bill. I would have made sure you had your skirt on before we left up from the table. Like, if I had known niggas didn't want to play man that night, I wouldn't even went. If I'd have known niggas wanted to be on their birthday, why would I go? I didn't have a man for me on my birthday. I handled everything I did on my birthday was sponsored by me. Nigga didn't send me $20 for my birthday trip. Let's talk. And I was on a plane, not in no car. So it was just for me, I'm like, we not talking about no $40 meal because my meal might have been for. We not talking about that. That bus ride home, man, I'm mad as y'all. I don't know if y'all could tell. I was heated at the bus stop. That's why you didn't see that man nowhere in the heated at the bus stop. Because first of all, why is you posting on the media like a hoe, like a? It's just I done fell out with. They ain't never posted on no app like what is you talking about? You're weird. I talked to one of my homegirls and she was like, and that's why his car's stranded now. For him posting. That's why your car got stuck where it was at. And you had to do all the most to get it. Yeah, that's exactly why. Because you was being a dirty lying dog the whole time. But this is the thing though. I had the first indication like this nigga is not really living like how he portrayed, because that's all I'm gonna say. I knew that the nigga was like pretending, like really didn't have it like that. Like didn't have it at all. Like didn't have it at all. Because I even have it. I can't even say like that. He don't have it at all. I at least have it because I had it to buy it the first time. I had it to pay my own rent. So anyway, I started to say the first indication that I knew on my, like, I probably should have took that as like, this man does not have no money for it, or this man is like scamming you into thinking he got money he don't. Is when it was like right around the time, like the last month of my lease. The lease was ending in like a month. And I'm like, this man talks to me. I mean, because y'all, the way this man has talked to me, girl. So I'm like, let me test it. Let me ask him for some money. Like, let me ask him for some of the rent, because he is coming over here using my water, like taking showers and sleeping and snoring in my bed, having it telling me when to cut the air on, cut the air off, because he hot, because he cold. Mad because I'm not cooking for him and wanting me to get up and cook breakfast and do all of this. So I'm like, well, maybe if you like, I want to do that if a nigga pay up half a bill, like give you 200, 300 on something. Y'all know I asked this man not even for my whole rent, because at the end of the day, I didn't need him to pay the rent at all. The rent was going to get paid regardless, and it did, as you can see. But I was just testing. I'm like, let me see what he going to do, girl. When I asked this man for $500, do you know, you would have thought I asked this man to buy me a house. So I knew then when the man was talking about, I'm not giving you $1,000 you can't give yourself. $1,000 I can't give myself. I'm giving almost $2,000 in the crib that you're sitting in and that you come in all the time to get your, so what do we, okay. It's just like, that was my first indication, like, because I've dealt with men with money for real. They're not about to bitch you about like that. They just not. And they not about to bitch you. They just gonna tell you straight up no. Or yeah, how, like when you need it. Like, they're not about to do the most. He was doing too much. And he was trying to humble me too much. And it was just irritating. And it was just little things, like just little things, and just little things. And we just not even, I'm not even gonna get into that because this is really about that camera and why I didn't get that camera. So my first indication, like I said, was when I asked him for a little bit of the rent money, girl, not even the whole thing, but I asked him for a little bit of the rent money. He started shaking in his boots, crashing out. I'm not giving you what you can't give yourself. Like, what? Okay, money man. Like, hold your horse. Y'all peep how one side of my head is thicker than the other. So I'm gonna talk like this so y'all can see it, because y'all not about to call me bald headed. So anyway, girl, yeah, so yeah, I knew then. I'm like, okay, that's the first indication, like, that man does not have no money for real, and he's scamming you and the rest of social media. Much weird with the, like, even when I moved out, like, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, after he didn't give me that money for that rent when my lease was up, and he didn't help me move out, help me move none of my stuff, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I ain't give him no, we was not smashed. I was off it. I was not feeling it, especially after I asked him for that rent. He had the nerve to try to humble me and I'm not giving you. You not touching me, because it's just, for me, I'm like, and that's how I grew up, kind of like older women told me, like, or taught me, like my aunties, like, if you laying up with a man and like giving your body to a man and you need something, and yeah, like, yeah, help with a bill. I'm not saying you need to expect a man to pay for everything, but like, if you're like laying up with a man and it's the rent is due and he getting looking at you like you stupid, you need to get that nigga out your face, and you don't need to be laying with that nigga no more. So you know what I did? Didn't lay up with that nigga no more. So it was so much to the point, girl, when I moved out, he came over there and I was really trying to like talk to let him know like it's over with, like, because I was off it when he didn't, like, I was over it, like, because it was so much, y'all. It was so much to it. But at that point, I was just like over it, girl. So he came to my apartment and it was just, he really did some distasteful things. And all I'm going to say is, I knew men were like men, like animals, uncontrolled animals that had no self-control. But he was just out of control. And he really thought he was going to get some coochie from me. And if y'all know how men get aggressive when you standing on your business, then yeah. He lost a lot of my respect, to be honest, after that situation. Not even after the whole not paying the rent, but like that whole situation with coming to my apartment and thinking, forcing, nah. It was really done then, for real. Like, it was done then. When you didn't help me pay for the rent, you didn't, you had the nerve to be rubbish in my face. And then you had the nerve to come in my crib thinking you about to force some shit on me. Like, nah, it was really over with then. He know that. I think he knew that. I knew that. But we was just trying to like still push through, work it out. I wasn't even gonna mention it, and I didn't even think it was a big deal until I heard like Royce, y'all know from Basketball Wives. She had said something like she had a similar experience like that, and then I'm like, yeah, that was literally the same situation that happened to me. So cringe. And another thing, y'all, I do think his BM is the one that keep my car. I don't even know if I even brought this up to y'all, but like a couple months ago, my car got keyed severely. I'm not gonna reinsert the video. My car got keyed. This man act like he didn't know. I absolutely think his BM is the one that did it. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, girl. If you looking at me, if you swatching this, because I think you watching my stuff. If you watching me right now, girl, you're weird. You're weird, and I would love to put a face with a name. Because to this day, you keep moving off the fake. I would love to put a face with a name. So this is woman to woman, boo. Because I don't want the man no more. Listen, boo. I done gave him back to the street. Gave him back to the dumpster he came from. I would like to put a face with a name. You know where to find me at on social media. You know where I'm at, because I'm sure you got every last page that I'm attached to. Let's put a face with a name. Yeah. So, yeah. So, back to the camera. So, y'all, we get back from New York. I realized the camera is still not here. I realized the camera was never bought. So, at this point, I'm just ready to throw up and don't know what to do. No way. Like, it's no way. Woo, it's no way. I ended up calling my homegirl and she was like, oh yeah, girl, I think he thought once you met them mamas, because I did meet his mamas. She was like, I think he thought when you met them mamas, like, it was gonna make you forget about the camera. And in my head, I told her, I'm like, it's not enough love in the world to make me be that stupid. Why would I forget about a camera behind meeting somebody mamas? First of all, mama's gonna love me anyway. If you don't, you hate me. I don't even care for the mamas, because the mamas be vouching for the sons every time. The mamas be meeting for 4 or 5 different girlfriends, don't say nothing to now one of them. You know what I mean? Like, don't put one of them on. So the mamas be just bad as the sons, if not worse. The mamas really be the ones that made the sons the way they is, to be honest. So I'm like, it's no way he really thought that was going to, like, and I was never going to, like, pick up on, like, the camera never came. Like, girl, not enough love in the world to make me that stupid. So I know y'all asking, like, okay, girl, well, once you realize the camera won't dare you was never getting the camera was never ordered, what did you do? Definitely text him, send him the screenshot. And I'm like, why lie? Because we was already not talking anyway. We was already really not cool. We was already, like, on edge. Like, it was already rough, rocky. So I'm telling him, like, why lie? Girl, I sent him a screenshot of what I had seen, of the chat, with the live chat. And I just blocked him because at that point, girl, I just didn't have no words. It's nothing to talk about. You a lying ass. I don't have nothing else to say to you. And my thing is, I'm too real for you to lie to. First of all, I'm too understanding. What I'm gonna do? Beat you up? Nah, I probably gonna body camera myself and probably leave you alone. And you knew that. But the point, that's not the point. I'm too understanding. I understand the economy is hard. Everybody's struggling. A nigga could have kept it a band with me and said, listen, ain't nobody got $400 just laying around. I'll give you this and you could cover the rest. I would have respected that. You know what I mean? But lying to me, like lying to me and having me go with you and you sitting beside, like, I can't even sit beside somebody. I don't even want to be around nobody that I know that, I don't even lie for one, but I don't even want to be around nobody that I feel like, oh, I know I done did some shady or be feeling a way about. Like, I don't want to be around it. So to be around somebody, looking somebody in their face, in somebody's space, in somebody's aura, in somebody's energy, and you know you a lying ass, you a deceitful snake, that's crazy to me. Y'all really cut different. Hell got a special place for y'all. I'm just to understand. I've had situations where men have told me, listen, I like you, you cool, but I can't with you. Well, not men. I've had one situation where it was a guy that I really, really liked in college, and he looked me dead in the, well, not dead in the face. He told my homegirl, but the point is, I told my wingman, go on, get that for me. She basically, he told me, she came back and said, girl, he basically said no. I'm like, girl, said no to what? And she basically said, he said no, but the reason, girl, I can't really be mad at him. And he basically said to say, he was basically like, nah, I can't with you because I know at the end of the day, you gonna want a relationship. I'm not on that. And you know, although it took me aback because I've never been rejected before, I respected him 10 times more. And it showed me there are men that can be honest. Cause who am I? What I'm gonna do? Beat you up? Like, I just be like, why? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What does lying do? I'm too understanding for that. And that told me niggas really will tell the truth. It's just certain type of men, certain caliber of niggas. For me, it's not what you did. It's the covering up for me that makes me disgusted. You know what I mean? Like, it's not so much like the act, but it's like the covering up and like me thinking about like, we did this and you knew the whole time. Like, I had no clue that you knew. Like, I just can't imagine somebody being so grimy, so slimy, so slick. You know what I mean? Like, I just was not. I ain't never experienced nothing like that. And I'm not used to experiencing shit like that. It's over with. Like, girl, it's so much stuff I let slide. Your BM, I think, keep my car. You gotta like teach a man how to be a man. Like, it's just be too much with it, and it's just not enough. It was no incentive for me. I'm like, I'm doing all this work. I can't even get a $400 camera out of it. I at least was gonna say the $400 camera was gonna make it even for that whole key in my car. That was my rationale. I'm like, if we even now, like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I mean? But you couldn't even do that. You like, what? It's, what, think 4 days after that, for the next 4 days after that, I definitely was texting him, like, not nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, not nice stuff. You know what I mean? But I wasn't, like, cursing nobody out. But I'm the type of person, like, I will say your mama should have let you rot in the womb. Yeah. I'm getting over it. Because I was just being petty as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, I was just mad. I was just irritated. I was just, it was so much of his. You just got me soaked up. You just got me fucked up. It's no way you got me that fucked up. Like, that's all I could think about. Like, it's no way this got me that fucked up. Like, too nice. And then I'm thinking about, like, so many accommodations you done made. And that's back to, don't make accommodations of people. So many, my standards I had, I let slide because I love somebody. I'm never doing that shit again. If you got kids, stay away from me. You disgust me. And I'm so sorry. If you a man with kids, you disgust me. Stay away from me. Straight like that. Just being petty as a whole. Like, I was just over it. And probably Sunday, I don't think I sent no text because it's, first of all, it's the Lord's Day. I'm not doing all that. And Sunday, it just worked out perfectly because my pastor was talking about not being angry. So I'm really just trying to, process it. I've pretty much processed it now. I think now it's just like, I'm out the angry stage and all of that. I've just accepted it for what it is. And now I'm just getting it off to y'all to really tell y'all what happened. And it's kind of therapeutic. And so y'all can know why my camera, I don't want y'all to think I'm the lioness. He the lioness. Girl, what would you do differently? Probably would have left him alone when he didn't address issues. Like, he was kind of like dismissive. So I probably would have left him alone when I would bring something up and he don't really address it. Like, as a man, he couldn't really handle it as a man, like dealing with issues. And I think some men are just used to women, especially if their mother are like that. Like, if, you know, used to women that just shut the fuck up, don't say nothing. Like, you can do what you want to do because you paying the bills. But for me, it's tough because 9 out of 10, I'm probably more independent or have more going on, more motion, or just, if you're comparing me to your mother, I'm here and she's here. So if you're expecting me out your mom, and I've told people this before, if you're expecting me out your mom and your mama used to let your daddy beat the shit out of her, it's going to be a shock to your system when you run across me and you try to lift your hand to me and I cut you up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that wouldn't work. If you're looking for that now, and if your mother is a weak woman and I'm not that, and you looking for that out of I ain't the person for you. I probably would have, it was a red flag when he didn't make a big deal on my car being key. I probably should have picked up on that a little bit more. Like, he too calm. And don't mind y'all, it wasn't like when my car got keyed, I was like, oh, it had nothing to do with him. Like, me and him, it was a lot going on with that too. Like, I don't be letting nothing slide. Like, I'm gonna just tell y'all that now. I don't be letting nothing slide. And even if it looked like I let something go, I absolutely did not. I just put it on the back end, in the back of my brain, and I absolutely got my get back. Because I don't touch people's property, because when you got money for real, or when you got like things like old items or like possessions, you work hard for your stuff, you don't go touching other people's stuff, because you know what it's like to have your own stuff. So I wouldn't go keying nothing, but I def got my get back. It's def nothing that I felt like, yeah. I probably would have def left him alone once he started doing the whole trying to down me, or trying to like you know, like, not intimidate me, but like just trying to down me and my independence, because I'm 20, like 10 years his senior. Ideally in a position that he not even in. My own crib, our car is paid off, and it's just me on my own. It's me holding it down, me doing it, me. It's no sponsor, it's no man on the back end holding it down. It's solely me. And his situation was a little different. When you living with your mama, like, you could kind of, you know what I mean? Even with me, I'm living with my mama right now because I'm on vacation. I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to live. Come January, I'm getting right back to the grind, right back to the, oh my God, working. I mean, right back to the paying the rent and all the good things. But, you know, his situation was a little different. When you stand at home with your mama, I would think you had more liberties, which is why I think you had the money to buy a camera, because you're not paying no rent nowhere. That's really neither here nor there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I realized that my value, sometimes me being with him, it kind of made him seem more credible than he really was. Like, if you paint a picture like you're some money man, or you're some, especially when you kind of make it seem like people who are not on your status, whatever status you put it on yourself, people that are not on that level, you kind of spit at. Kind of, I'm realizing now, I'm like, I don't know, he might have been using me to give him like credibility, because people see you with me and people know I'm not dealing with no man that ain't doing nothing for me. Like, that don't make sense. And when I say doing nothing for me, that could be emotionally being there for me when I need them at the drop of a hat. That could be a plethora of different things. I don't want y'all to think everything is just simply tied to money. But in his case, I'm like, I'm already letting you slide because you somebody baby daddy. At least you stand with your mama. Oh, the least you can do is buy a $400 camera. But I beg to differ. But yeah, I'm probably just never gonna let a man use me for credibility, because when you with the man and people know the type of woman you are, then they're gonna automatically, for one, that makes him 10 times more attractive to other women, because they're gonna be like, oh, she dating him, it must be something to him. And then for two, it makes him look like that guy around a whole bunch of men, because they're probably like, damn, he can pull a shorty like that. I already know how she coming, because she be requiring this. So if whole time he don't even do 10% of that. He not even doing 10% of what I want him to do. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, I stopped going out on dates with niggas. I stopped going out in public with niggas. I stopped doing all of that, because you really give people credibility, and then you over here being nice or just going for the trip whole time. You over here really giving people validity, credibility. People really thinking he that guy whole time. He not even a G. He not even that at all. So now the question is, now what? What am I doing? What's the next step? What do we What's tea? Main thing, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I just want to heal. I'm healing now, but I really just want to heal entirely and just not be angry, not be like taking it into, not allowing it to come into my next relationship. It definitely told me like I'm not changing my standard. Like I'm standing on absolutely what I want. I definitely know the type of man that I want for real. For real, girl. Why you ain't tell me? Whatever. People really do be catfish, girl. Like for real. Like people really be catfish because people can really be kicking it like they rich on the gram and broke in real life. It's so crazy to me. Don't believe nothing you see on social media. Like thankfully for me, I'm like a genuine, authentic person for the most part. Not even for the most part, I am. So like what you see on social media for the most part is what you get. Like it's not really no catfish type vibe. Like I take pictures with filters, without filters. Like you see me in real life, it's gonna line up with how I look on media. I don't be using no Facetune. I don't be using no apps to make my booty look bigger. Like it really is what you see is what you get. The same way I'm talking to y'all is the same way I talk to my homegirls at the crib. It don't be no like on and off switch. So in a world where there are people who really do put on because I guess their life is really not that. People who put on, you have to do that because you really are trying to prove that. You're trying to prove you're something that you really not. And people that are really who they are don't give a about proving nothing to nobody. Because I'm really what it is. I'm the type of person, get to know me in real life. Like this video right now. Somebody could be watching and be like, oh my God, I don't believe her. And da, da, da. It's like, okay, cool. You don't have to. But if you get to know me, if you knew me in real life, you would know. They're going to tell them not one lie. If you knew me in real life, you would know. I'm not a gold digger. I don't use men for money, girl. When I tell you, I done slept on air mattresses with niggas. I done slept in the projects with pissy floors with niggas. Like, so much so I'll never do it again. Because them same niggas you do all that for will end up trashing you. Not trash you, but they'll end up like showing off on you too. So you can love a rich man the same way you can love a broke one. You ain't special by loving neither one. And you ain't doing charity work by loving a broke one. You don't get an extra jewel in the crown by marrying a broke nigga that you had to build up, put money into. You don't get no extra credit points for being nobody's rescuer or for taking on a project. Period. We got to start remembering that. You don't get no cool points for that. For the nigga that fits your plan, fits what you want, fits your future, fits your life, fits the type of man or father you want for your children, the type of husband that you want, the type of marriage that you want. If you don't fit in that, get your ass out of there. So yeah, moving forward is just we gonna work on healing, not being angry because I'm still a little mad. You know what I mean? Like we got a little bit of a tangent with this. I talked about more than I wanted to talk about, but I told y'all I was gonna get y'all the real, the raw, and it's just what it is. Right now, I'm pretty much going through a heartbreak. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's heartbreaking to learn that people are not who they say they are, especially when you've been giving your time, your body, your energy, and whatnot to a person, just to realize they're not even half of what you thought they were. Like a fraud. Scary. I definitely don't want nobody with kids. I don't even know if I want anybody with a cat, girl. I ain't nothing with a dog and nothing. I don't even have no pet. I don't even want you to have no goldfish if you share it with another bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the point I'm at. But I hate that, but it's just what it is. It's the experience that I've had, and just based off those experiences, that's what I do not want. I don't want nobody with kids, because why is my car keyed? Why is my car keyed? You don't know how I know. I'm gonna always be a lover girl, regardless of how people be trying to do me. I'm gonna always be a lover girl. It's always gonna be love in my heart. I'm gonna always believe in marriage. I'm gonna always believe in love. I'm gonna always believe in partnership. I'm gonna always believe in two becoming one, leaving and cleaving. I'm just all of that. It's never gonna change. I don't care what I go through, what I deal with. That's always gonna be. I know it's attainable because I grew up with that. So yeah, y'all, that's the update. Am I getting the camera, girl? I don't even know. I'm so turned off from this camera at this point. I don't even know. If y'all really want me to get the camera like feeling bad, you're not feeling the content on the phone, let me know. DM me, comment, whatever, and I'll see if I feel like putting forth the effort. But I'm not even about to do all that. So it got this camera thing has such a bad taste in my mouth. It's crazy. Like it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, it's like by the time I get the camera probably not even gonna exist no more. You know what I mean? Like it's just. But yeah, But I'm glad that I got to share that with y'all. Like I said, I had a great weekend because all of this happened right before I went to go see Kaylon and my soror Talem. So I'm grateful that I found out when I did. Because imagine I found out while we was down there stranded, girl. They would have had to pull me off that man in that dealership. I'm telling you that right now. They would have to pull me off that man. Oh my goodness, God is so good. But yeah, that's that on that. If you are new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to be tapping on my new upcoming videos. If you are a returner, thank you so much for holding me down, being with me. Like I said, I've been sad, but all is well. Everything will be fine. It's just a process I gotta get through. Not even get over, because it's a lot that's happened. It's a lot to just get over. I probably won't get over it, but just get through it and get to the other side. And once I'm married with a ring, engaged, and telling y'all, oh my God, y'all, it'll all make sense. We'll forget all about this and we'll be like, girl, that's why you went through that craziness with that scam you out for 9 days. You thought you was really getting the Kim. You was checking the mail for 9 days. And see, look at you. God done sent your perfect package in the mail. Your husband. Clock it. Remember this day, October. No, it's not even October, girl. Ooh, I'm traumatized. November 3rd, I think. Anyway, yeah, remember this day. But I love y'all so much. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.